Hi everybody, and welcome to this webinar on electric vehicles. Electric cars continue to become more and more popular. In fact, in the last year, 20% of all new cars registered in the UK were electric cars. And beyond the green impact and the sort of advantages that come from that, there's also a whole host of tax benefits to using electric vehicles in your business. So in this webinar, we're going to explore what some of those benefits are and also highlight some things you need to be aware of in the coming years. So let's get started. What are we going to cover today? Well, we'll start by talking about at high level what the tax benefits of businesses switching to electric vehicles are. We'll then dive into each of those in a bit more detail. So we'll look at capital allowances and revenue deductions that can be claimed. We'll look at the benefit in kind implications of offering an electric car as a company car for directors and employees. We'll then look at an area which can be surprisingly complicated, which are the tax impacts of electric charging points and charging costs for company and privately owned electric vehicles. So if we want to help employees with the cost of mileage they've done in electric vehicles, what are the tax consequences? As I said, a surprisingly complex area, as we'll see. We'll then cover some practical aspects around P11D and Class 1A national insurance contribution reporting implications. Take a quick look at some other taxes, so VAT on electric vehicles, and also vehicle excise duty, which is now an issue for electric vehicles as well, before finishing up by having a look at some other electric vehicles. So the majority of today's talk will focus on electric cars, because they are the most common electric vehicle we come across. But at the end, I'll touch on some other types, so electric vans, electric bikes, and hybrid vehicles as well. As I said, 90% of what we're going to talk about today is going to be based on pure electric vehicles, but I will talk about hybrids at the end, just to draw out the differences that are there. So let's get started with that high-level view of what the tax benefits are of going electric.